Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Westchester Talk Radio. I'm Bob Marone, along with Matt Zako. We are produced this evening by Shark Creative and made possible by Hightower Westchester, Robeson, Jaguar Land Rover of New Rochelle, and Michael Labriola Landscape Design. Well, we have a very special guest because this is his gig. This is his shindig. We are here live at the Glen Island Resort. It's known as different things. Harbor Club used to be known as this famous resort, as you know. And is directed to our guest, Samuel and Wender. He is the publisher of Westchester Magazine, and this is their annual event, The Best of Westchester. Good evening, sir.
Hi, Bob. Thanks for having me. Please call me Sam.
Okay, Sam. But still, we wanted people to know the full name. You're a man of import. We must know that. All right, let's get down to cases. This is an amazing event every year, and I've said this every year covering this event. It is the event in Westchester every year. How long have you been doing this, A, and B, how did it get so popular?
Well, this is our 22nd anniversary of publishing Westchester Magazine, so equal number of best-ofs, and it's the summertime party in Westchester County. Everybody loves to come out. It's a beautiful venue here at Glen Island Harbor Club. It's a gorgeous night. It's high tide on Long Island Sound, and it's the party of the summer.
Well, clearly.
And people love to come out and celebrate what the best of is in Westchester. As you know, this party is tied to our July issue of Westchester Magazine, currently on the newsstand, and we have close to 400 winners of both our readers' picks of who the best in Westchester are, and our editors' picks as well. So it's a celebration of these winners that are the best of what they do here in Westchester County.
Now, having editors' picks, is that new, or have there always been both electors, if you will?
No, we've always done that. Our editors all year round are out and about scouting new businesses and old businesses, and they have their favorites. And they all get together collectively and decide, okay, who's the best nail salon? Who's the best steakhouse? Who's the best Chinese restaurant? Whatever the case may be. So it supplements who the readers say are the best.
Of course.
And that's purely by voting and who gets the most number of votes.
So how long have you been with the magazine now, Sam?
13 years.
Okay, and you've seen it grow over those 13 years, which raises a question. I'm always interested when I see your magazine come out on the stands. It runs in themes. There'll be a series of magazines that focus on food, then it'll focus on the holidays, then it'll focus on beauty. But again, the businesses you tend to focus on, whether it be restaurants or whatever, you have to make, those are tough decisions. How do they evolve? How do they bubble up? How do you do it?
It's a tough challenge, but that's why, we have a full editorial staff of reporters and journalists that their job is to go out and know what's going on in the community. And as a whole, the magazine's job is to bring the community together. Westchester County is a large county. There's almost a million people that live in Westchester County. So, in order for us to be relevant, we have to bring new businesses and new ideas to the county. We also report on the history of Westchester County, which a lot of people that just recently moved here, whether it's from New York City or from elsewhere, don't really know about the history of Westchester County.
No, they don't, and it is a county rich in history. Whether we go back to the Revolution, some of the people that have lived here and the businesses that have started here. You're very successful. This is an era of the internet, of cell phones, of people reading their magazines online. And I'm sure you have your share of that, but you've made it as a paper magazine. Is it because you're local? Is it because it's community-based? What do you attribute that to?
I think you're absolutely right, Bob. I think it's a combination of both. People that live in Westchester County have a huge investment here, whether they own a house or rent an apartment or they have kids in schools here. They have a big investment, and they want to know and read about and learn about what's going on in their county. And that's why a community lifestyle magazine, whether it's here or truthfully any other market, continues to be very popular because people want to know what's going on in their community.
Well, you certainly tell them. Tell us a little bit more about you. You've been here for 13 years. How does one become an editor of a magazine? Because we started out with these questions. Your decisions trickle all the way down to what the cover is going to look like. I mean, you have editors work for you, understand that. But what stories you're going to include, what you're not going to include, what the style of the magazine is, those decisions have weight. How does one get to where you are? How did you start?
Well, we're very fortunate. We have an editor, John Terriano, who's been with the magazine for 21 years.
Good.
And he started out as a reporter, a journalist, and he worked his way up. He was probably promoted to editor 4 or 5 years ago. So he's been on the street, he's been in the community, and he knows the pulse of what's going on, and that filters down to the other journalists and reporters that report into John.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But again, the final word, someone has to make the final decision. What did you do before this magazine?
I've always been in publishing.
Okay.
Prior to being fortunate enough to join Westchester Magazine, I worked in Manhattan for publishing companies in New York. Mm-hmm. And when I moved up to Westchester County, when we had our first baby, I started reading Westchester Magazine, and I go, this is a great product.
That's interesting.
Wouldn't this be awesome if I could live and work in Westchester County and not have to commute to Manhattan anymore?
We have that in common. That's how I got my first radio job in Westchester County. I saw a station. I said, this would be perfect for where I live and everything else. So this is interesting stuff. Now, where is the magazine headed? What's evolving? What stories can we look forward to in the coming weeks and months?
Good question. Thanks, Bob. So in addition to the mothership, Westchester Magazine, we put out 3 other magazines. Mm-hmm. We have Westchester Home, which is a quarterly shelter magazine for mm-hmm. Westchester. We have 914 Inc.
Great magazine.
Thank
I know that
you,
one well.
Which is 6 times a year. And it's a business lifestyle magazine for people that work in Westchester County. Mm-hmm. And then we put out an annual weddings magazine. So in total, it's 4 magazines. We're very active and strong in our digital products, mm-hmm. WestchesterMagazine.com, updated daily. And throughout the year, we do about 15 events. So again, our job and mission is to bring the community together, whether it be in print, whether it be online, or whether it be face-to-face in events.
You like what you do, don't you? You smile when you talk about these different things. You get a smile on your face.
Yeah, it's awesome. I feel a privilege to be a part of the community, to work in the community and meet people and hear their stories, hear their challenges, and it doesn't get better than this.
No, it doesn't, and it's interesting. As someone who's been a broadcaster here for a lot of years, I do some PR work. Your magazines, your family of magazines, are a part of the fabric of the county, which I think you probably know, but I get to say it. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And congratulations on a wonderful event. Any final words, anything you want people to look forward to coming up very soon?
No, but if you're not here tonight, you're missing a great party.
Oh my God, are you ever?
The Best of Westchester at Glen Island Harbor Club.
Folks, he's not kidding, and just even, if you like beautiful people, men, women, whatever, the people are happy to be here. They dress up like it's the event of the year, like a New Year's ball, some of them. It is a wonderful event. So if you can't get here tonight, try and get here next year. And it is always here at the Glen Island Harbor Club, and it is always here this time of year. So once again, thank you very much, and allow me to name. We're going to do this officially. Let me clip this to his business card. We're clipping to the magazine. The 387th winner, the best publisher here,
Bob, thank you.
is Sam Wender. Thank you very much for being with us, man.
Appreciate
A lot of fun.
And thank you for all you do.
Take
Thank you,
care.
Bob.
All right, we're going to take a break. Matt Zako and I are going to, well, enjoy the moment. We'll be right back.